Hello and welcome to yet another Monsterball video tutorial. In this video, we're going to break down player cards. There are two main types of player cards that you'll encounter in Monsterball: fielder cards and pitcher cards. We'll throw these cards up side by side so we can see the difference. The top section of both fielder and pitcher cards list all the players' vital stats. This includes their name, the player's type, their position, whether they're right-handed, left-handed, or a switch hitter, along with their height, weight, age, and batting average. Now, a player's name and vital stats give a feel for who the player is and how they might play the game. A player's type, their height, their weight, their right and left-handedness can all be the target of playbook cards or the abilities of other players. So keen-eyed managers will keep an eye out for the vital stats of their own players and players on the opposing team. These details can be the difference between victory and defeat. This next section is where pitcher cards and fielder cards look a little different. Let's take a look at a fielder's card first. On a fielder's card, you'll find offense and defense stats. These stats are spread over a 10-point scale, ranging from -5 to +5, with -5 being the lowest number on the scale and +5 being the highest number. Offense stats tell you how well a player hits the ball while they're at bat, and how well they steal bases while they're on base. Each fielder has 4 offense stats: S1, S2, S3, and steal. For offense stats, generally the higher the number, the better the stat, and the more powerful an offensive player this fielder is. Below each fielder's offense stats are their defense stats. Defense stats tell you how well a fielder can field the ball if it is hit to them. Each fielder has 4 defense stats: ground, fly, foul, and pickoff. Now, as with offense stats, a higher number in each stat generally means the player is a better defensive player. The higher these stats are, the better a player is at fielding. A pitcher's card will look very similar to a fielder's card, except that below the pitcher's vital stats, the pitcher's pitching stats will be listed instead. Pitching stats tell you how well a pitcher can throw a ball. Now, each pitcher has 4 pitching stats: P1, P2, P3, and pickoff. Pitching stats work in the opposite way that offense and defense stats work. In most cases, a lower pitching stat indicates a better pitcher. Pickoff stats work exactly the same way for both fielders and pitchers. For pitchers, a lower P1, P2, and P3 indicate better pitching skill, while a higher pickoff stat indicates a better pickoff ability. Below each pitcher's pitching stats is the pitcher's pitching stamina grid. The pitching stamina grid both tracks how many pitches a pitcher has thrown and also impacts how well that pitcher pitches as the game moves through the innings. The pitching stamina grid is filled from left to right. As the grid fills, the indicated modifier for each grid section is applied to the pitcher's pitching stats. For example, in the +0 section of a pitching stamina grid, 0 is added to the pitcher's P1, P2, and P3. But as the pitcher moves through that stamina grid, you'll add that modifier to the pitcher's stats. So if you're in the +2 section of the pitching stamina grid, +2 will be added to the pitcher's P1, P2, and P3. Different pitchers can have wildly different pitching stamina grids, so keep this in mind while choosing your pitchers. The next section for both pitchers and fielders contains the player's abilities and flavor text, if they have any. Some abilities are common and may be indicated by keywords such as didn't go or undying, booger ball. Other abilities may be unique to that player and are spelled out in the player's abilities section. And finally, below the abilities, you may find some flavor text about the card. These include quotes or interesting information about the players. Flavor text almost never has an impact on the game, but it can be fun to read. For more Monsterball video tutorials, gameplay videos, tips, tricks, and news, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media.